You're right to be concerned, and the research bears this out. Studies have shown higher rates of various infectious diseases in people living near landfills. Well, for instance, a study in Swaziland found that people living near an open dump experienced more cases of malaria, cholera, diarrhea, and chest pain, intestinal parasites, diarrhea, dengue, and malaria among residents near an open dump.
Wow. That's a whole range of serious health problems directly linked to living near these dumps.
Studies in Brazil, the Philippines, India, and Thailand all found that waste collectors had significantly higher rates of parasitic infections compared to other workers with similar socioeconomic backgrounds.
It's a stark reminder of the health risks they face every day. We've talked about injuries, respiratory problems, potential birth defects, cancer risk, and infectious diseases. Are there any other health problems that researchers have linked to waste mismanagement?
There are. The research acknowledges that waste mismanagement can impact health in many ways beyond those specific diseases we've discussed.
I'm curious to hear more about those other impacts. What else are researchers finding?
Well, for example, studies have documented a wide range of symptoms and illnesses in people living near landfills. Things like stress, fatigue, headaches, eye irritation, respiratory problems, sarcoidosis, asthma, and gastroschisis.
Wow, that's quite a list. Are there any particular studies that stand out?
Well, a study in Malaysia found higher rates of sore throat, diabetes mellitus, and hypertension in people living near an open dump. And another study in South Africa linked living near a landfill to asthma, tuberculosis, diabetes, and depression.
So, the potential health impacts are really widespread and varied. It's amazing how something as seemingly simple as waste disposal can have such far-reaching consequences. Is there anything else from the research that you find particularly noteworthy?
There are two more studies I'd like to mention.
Okay.
One in Ontario found a connection between how far people lived from waste processing sites and their levels of environmental stress.
Interesting.
This highlights the psychological burden these landfills can place on nearby communities.
It's a good reminder that this isn't just about physical health, it's about mental well-being too.
Exactly. And then there's a really interesting study from California. It found that people who were more worried about a nearby landfill reported experiencing more health problems.
So worrying about the landfill could actually be making people sicker.
It's a possibility. It suggests a potential link between perception of risk and actual health outcomes.
That's fascinating. What does this tell us about how we communicate about waste management and potential health risks?